várias, né? A gente aprende cada dia, em cada situação. Muita coisa eu não tinha conhecimento desse cenário que hoje eu vivo, né? Porque o mal do ser humano é esse, apenas se preocupar com a situação quando ela já faz parte da vida, que é errado, né? A gente deve sempre se envolver em todas as causas, porque a gente não sabe o dia de amanhã. E as lições é sempre procurar amar o próximo, sabe? Porque quando a gente respeita o próximo, a gente cuida do próximo, a gente está cuidando da gente mesmo e nem sabe, né? De respeitar as pessoas, de saber que no fim tudo pode dar certo, acreditar, ter fé que tudo vai terminar bem, sabe? É muita pressão, assim, quem reivindica direitos, a gente recebe uma rebordosa, vamos dizer assim, né? Uma pressão grande, porque a gente chega a ser ameaçado, né? Isso dentro da própria organização governamental, né? E isso muitas vezes atrapalha a vida, a minha vida, porque a luta fica muito personalizada em mim. As pessoas não compreendem que não é só Germana, mãe do Guilherme. É Germana, mãe do Guilherme, que representa tantas outras, mas fica muito em mim, é como se fosse uma tentativa, uma procura de uma tentativa de me prejudicar, porque me prejudicando a maquiagem do governo, que o governo oferece, a imagem que o governo oferece, maquiada, permaneceria, né? Coisa que eu não permito que isso continue, assim, que isso aconteça. Eu sempre exponho a realidade, não vou de contra muito que o governo oferece.
So we've communicated a lot with different parents, particularly mothers of children affected by Zika, and there have been three really key concerns that they've had. The first is that lots of them are in lots and lots of different research projects. It takes a lot of time and that they have to answer the same questions and go through the same kind of examinations over and over when they're already very time limited. The second issue is that this information is very rarely reported back to them, so they give all of this input into research studies and then they don't hear the results, which is very frustrating and sort of undermining because it's implying that they're not intelligent enough to understand. And then the third is a lot of frustration that they don't see the benefits of the research in terms of provision of services for them. And so I think in future epidemics we need to be better on three fronts. We need to coordinate our research much, much better. We need to make sure that information gets relayed back to the families and back to the people who gave the information. And the third is we need to make sure that our research influences practice and positive change for the families and the people affected.
Brazil became a big laboratory for national scientists and international scientists. So we had a kind of overcharged about these families, and they need, and they are the scientists are responsible to give a follow-up to the families and how to involve families and society since the beginning in research protocols. I think that it's another important challenge to face during, after outbreaks, but especially after, to have a kind of preparedness to the next outbreaks. Because we are, during outbreaks, we have a kind of exception about rules and ethical procedures. So we have to defend these families, the participants and the researchers especially. So these movements are very important in how to respect, to give them respect that they really need.
Families need to be made as participants of the research and co-producers of the knowledge that comes out of the research. My experience with families and with some of the mothers and families that are involved in these associations is that they are very interested in hearing about the findings of research. Very often, scientists, social scientists, and other scientists, they think that the participants, they are not interested or they don't understand, so what's the use of trying to communicate findings to the participants in the research. That's not what I've encountered. These families, they want to know, they want to hear the findings of their research. Their motto is, nothing about us without us. So I think there needs to be some humility on the part of the researchers, and recognize that these are participants that have the right to know, and it's only fair that they hear back from the findings of the research.